Hello everybody, Demon Red Mysterio. Gonna try and do a lap guide for the DGT League THOR around Suzuka. I'm gonna try and keep this quick as well, so an hour lap, fly lap if we can. Okay, through these knuckles I'm gonna be using 4th gear and only 4th gear. Make sure we slow it down more for this one. Stay to the right and we stay in 4th gear all the way through. Through this right hander we'll give a little lift, and then on the brakes for 3rd gear. Brake at the end of the curb on the right. 2nd gear, don't power too soon. Get the steering straight. Now remember as well, what I'm going to show you here is about a way to drive to preserve the tyre. Okay, 4th gear, little throttle, slow it down for 3rd gear so it tucks into the apex. You can go back up to 4th quite early there, but you want to make sure you get tucked into the apex. Flat out through the R130, even if you're on the inside. It's easy to keep it. Okay, brake just before the 100. 2nd gear, then up to 3rd gear for the left-hander. It allows you to go full throttle. Okay, we're not going to do turn 1 flat out. This is to look after the tyres. So we're going to lift off and then brake, 3rd gear, don't get on the power too soon, then we're in 4th gear, little lift to save the tyres. Now where I'm lifting there is important, so look at where I was lifting. Also look at how little steering angle I'm using. Do a little lift, 3rd gear, on the power nice and early. Brake at the end of the curb, 2nd gear, don't get on the power too soon, be coming off the steering when you want to be getting on the throttle. Keep the steering angle as small as possible here. Brake late there, brake at the service road instead, don't brake where I just did. Okay, flat out, and here we want to keep the steering angle as minimal as possible, so let's see if we can really keep it low. Brake for the 100, so about 125, 120. Up to 3rd and then we can be flat out. I will go for 1 more lap because I didn't get spoon right. Okay, so we're going to start turning in just after the white line, lift off. And you want to be tucking into that curb. Little lift here preserves the tyres. On throttle, off throttle, on throttle, off throttle. On throttle, off throttle. Try and do it the same place each lap. Lift and turn in. 3rd gear, on the power nice and early. Don't brake late around here, it will not work for you. Brake at the end of the curb. Oh, I've gone to 1st, not a problem. But don't get on the power too soon. If you do, it will just spin for you. Okay, so spoon, we're going to brake at the service road on the right. It's not a heavy braking. 4th gear, on the power, off the power, bit of brake, tuck it into the apex. Then we can be up to 4th nice and easy. Don't gain lap time by pushing around this track or braking late. All you'll do is kill your tyres and go slow. Okay, brake in. Yeah, it's about 120. And across the line we go. Now, don't worry too much about the lap times that I just did there. I was simply focusing on the positioning of the car. But notice on those 2 laps that I did, where I lift off for turn 1, for the knuckles, for the first Degner, are all the same place each lap. On those 2 laps, and they will be the same place for every lap I'm going to do in the race. Okay, now obviously if you've got slipstream and boost and stuff like that, it could affect how fast you're going, so you may have to lift a bit earlier at turn 1 or brake that touch earlier. But what you want to try and avoid doing is going flat out into 1. Yes, you can do it in qualifying, but if you do it in the race, you'll just destroy your tyres, because you'll be going so fast through 1 that you'll then be braking while turning for 2, and you'll probably go wide at 2, you'll scrub the tyres, you'll go slow, okay? So you don't want to do that. Consistency and getting your car ready for the corners early is the key here. It will feel too soon, but the benefits will outweigh that feeling of being too soon, because in those 2 laps there I had 0 hint of not making a corner or not making an apex. Okay, there we go. That's the guide for this week. Good luck everybody, and I shall see you on the track.